Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for September 28th, 2023. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, up top here we do have two ones looking in, so there's a 1 in one of these two. These two 7s look over, so there's a 7 over here. We have two 4s, so there's 4s up here. Two 9s, so there's 9s down here. Okay, I'm gonna look for crossings real quick. Well, I just suppose we have this 3 that's looking up, so there's a 3 over here. This 5 looks up, so there's a 5 somewhere here. Those weren't really crossings, but that's okay. I saw them. Okay, so we have this 7 looking in and this 7 looking in. Oh, we already have that marked because we also have this 7. Never mind. It is technically a crossing, but we didn't need it. All right, I'm not seeing anything, so I'm going to move on. We have these two 8s, so 8s go here. Two 7s, so 7 is placed. We have these two 7s looking in, this 7 down, so there's a 7 right here. How are 7s doing? Pretty well. So there's 7s here. Okay, I see. So we can mark these 7s, but over here there's like 7s here. So we shouldn't mark that. But it ends up forming this pattern. You see this sort of thing a lot. All right. There's 5s up here. We do have, because we placed this 7, we have a crossing on the 2s. So let me quickly explain. Sorry for veterans. You've heard this explanation 15,000 times now, but I do try to use teaching moments when I can for people who are newer. Anyway, so whenever you have two values that share a row or column within a box, in this case they share a row, then there's going to be a column they don't occupy, in that case this column. What we're looking at is we're comparing this column to the two rows they don't occupy, again, all outside the box. So what you want to do is just focus on digits that are not already in the box and that are placed. And we just have to focus on the singular column to start with. So the 1 and the 2 are numbers of interest. We look for a 1 or a 2 over here. Here we found a 2. So this 2 and this 2 are guaranteed to do something good here. So this 2 looks in and this 2 looks in, and these, by definition of how we found the crossing, are occupying two very important spots. And so we end up with a 2 in one of these two, and that causes pointing. You're either going to get pointing, or even better, you're going to place a digit, depending on the situation at hand. So those 2's point to the right. These can't be 2 anymore, or there'd be nowhere to put 2 in this box. So these can't be 2. This 2 looks over, and there's a 2 here as well. So these not being 2 is the important deduction, really. As well as later on, if we can eliminate one of these 2's, we will know immediately that it's a hidden single 2, and we can place it. So that crossings are really, really good to look for. They can really speed up the process, the solving process. Let's move on to this band here. So again, I looked for a crossing here. 5 would be the only candidate, but there's no 5s over here, right? So there's no crossings there. Same here. This 8 would be the candidate for crossing this 2, 6. If you have this diagonal, you can look to see if something's in one of these two. It won't point, but it can be helpful to mark. So in this case, the 4 and the 9 and the 3 would be good candidates for that, but unfortunately they don't match. But now I'm noticing that because these don't match, this cell here where they intersect ought to be very restricted. So it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. It can be 5. It can't be 6, 7, or 9. So it's 5 or 8 only. So that's pretty nice, actually. Let's see. But I haven't finished this normal scanning stuff. So there's 9s over here. There are no other repeats. So if there's no other repeats, crossings are the thing to look for. Actually, we do. We have geometry also. I do kind of in the background look for geometry, but usually you don't find anything. But every once in a while you do, and it's very nice when you do. So here, what do I mean by geometry? I don't know exactly why I call it that. It's just sort of like because you're looking at the shape of how the givens are placed. But let's just go over it specifically. So this 2, 6, and 7 are in this box, and they all avoid this row. They avoid row 9. So row 9 is gonna need a 2, 6, and a 7. And we look and we see it doesn't already have any of them. It doesn't have a 2, 6, or a 7. How many open spots does it have, though? It has 3 open spots. So it needs a 2, 6, 7. They can't go here. It only has 3 open spots that could be 2, 6, or 7. Therefore, those open spots are 2, 6, and 7. So we don't know what order they go in. We might know a little bit more, but in a void, we don't know what order they go in. It could be 2, 6, 7. It could be 7, 2, 6. You know, we don't know the order, but it does form a triple. It forms a 2, 6, 7 triple. So we can center mark this as 2, 6, 7. But I can do even better because this cell sees 6 and 7. So if we need to fit 2, 6, and 7 in here, and this can't be the 6 or 7, this has to be the 2. Because it's got to be one of them. That places this 2 as well. This pointing here came in handy, actually, the crossing we found. Let's follow through and put 2s in one of these 2. Actually, that makes a hidden pair. Okay, we're gonna backtrack a little bit, and we're gonna put 6. We're gonna put 6, 7 here. Whoops, I was in the wrong mode here, and I was typing the wrong digits. So I'm gonna undo. All right, 6, 7. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go back to here. Okay, so we had these 2s. These 2s are marked here, but we also had 3s marked here. So if we get the same 2 digits marked in corner marked in 2 cells. So it's 2 digits for 2 cells. That's the same thing. It's exactly the same logic as we did in this row, just seen very differently. But the idea is this box needs a 2 and a 3. And 2 is limited to these 2, and 3 is also limited to exactly these 2. So 2 digits for 2 cells. This box needs to devote 2 cells to 2 and 3. These are the only 2 cells it can devote to 2 and 3. So these are the 2 cells that are 2 and 3. So we can convert those corner marks to center marks. Now notice we have this lonely 1 here. 1 is not 2 or 3. 1's not allowed to be here anymore. 2 and 3 have evicted it. Otherwise, there's not enough room for 2 and 3 to move into box 2. So this is the 1 now, because it's the only place in the box for a 1. And then we get a pair here. It's going to be 5 and something. It's 5 and 8. I was looking to see if that was resolved before I typed it. Cool. So now this is going to be a triple. So we need 1, 5, and 8 here. The only thing I'm seeing is this 8. I'm just going to type 1, 5. Oops. I'm going to type 1, 5, 8 and then clean up the 8. And now this is a triple. We know the 9 goes here. What else do we have? We have the 1. We know where the 1 is. It's down here somewhere. 2. We need 3, 4, and 9. That's it. Those 3 go here because we have this 1, 5, 8 triple. Okay. And now things I think have slowed down a bit. Let's see if there's anything else I can find now in this band. And I might want to go up to this band as well. Let's see, we got the 1. I don't think there's anything to follow through on the 1 with. Okay, I am going to want this triple as well. So let's get this triple now. We know where 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8 are. So these are 4, 6, and 9. And then this 6, 9 sees this cell, and the 9 sees here. So we're going to get the 4 here, the 6 here, and the 9 here. It completely resolves. The 4 gives us this 3 in that triple we just marked. This is a 4, 9 pair now. This can't be 6 anymore because of the box. That's 7 and that's 6. It resolves our row 9, or this triple that we found. Nice. I think this is going to go pretty smoothly from here, but we'll see. So we need 1, 5, and 8 here. I'm seeing these can't be 5 because of this 5. So the 5 has to go here, and this is a 1, 8 pair. This is going to be a pair because we know basically what's in these cells, right? Because we have this pair and this pair, and we have the 5. So we need the remaining digits. We know where 1, 2, 3 are. We need a 4, and we need a 6, it looks like. So this 6 sees here, so this can't be the 6. So this is the 4, and this is the 6. This is also a pair. We need a 1 and a 3. I don't think that's resolved. We'll just put a 1, 3 there. All right, these are all going to be pretty limited. Let's see, what do I want to do with that? Let's see, the box needs a 5, so let's mark 5s here. Let's go through each digit one at a time. It needs a 1. That's not that interesting. It needs a 2. 2s are down here. It needs a 3. 3s are here somewhere. It has the 4. It needs a 5, which we marked. 6. We need 7 and 8. So 7's up here. And I don't think 8 we know much about. No, 8 could literally be anywhere. Okay. All right. So that's how I'm going to leave that box for now, I think. We're going to look vertically now. I think we've already done a lot of the scanning, but we certainly haven't done all of it. So 6s are in one of these 2. 7s, 2. I'm not seeing anything else with this vertical. Okay, this vertical is clearly done. Let's look at this vertical. So we have the, oh, okay, so I think the 4 is placed in this box. Sure is, so that's a 4. 9 is placed in this box as well. This 9, this, we have 3 9s looking in, right? These 9s look in, so the 9 goes there. An interesting poll for you guys would be, is it helpful that every time I sort of highlight where I'm seeing the digits looking in? I feel like it's helpful, which is why I always do it, especially because it can be hard to track my mouse. But let me know what you think about that. 1, 3, and 6. All right, so this can't be the 1 or the 6. So that's a 3, and that resolves all of those, resolves the whole row. Okay, so this box is down to 3 digits. We need a 1, a 3, and an 8. All right, so this can't be 8, this can't be 1. Oh, this can't be a 3 either. Oh, I didn't see the 3 looking in. If I'd seen the 3 looking in, I would have marked a 3 here. But anyway, red mark saved us. So that's not a 3. This is a pair, so 2 and 9 go here. These are 1, 4, and 5. All right. I think penciling is probably the way to go because I'm seeing all of these columns have only 4 digits left. So I want to just pencil all of these columns, and I think we're going to find some interesting things by doing so. I'm already seeing that this column needs a 7. Okay, well let's just mark it up. So let's see. We need 3. I'm just gonna think about it real quick. We need 3, 5, 3, 5, 7, and 8. Okay, nothing super interesting. Oops, 3, 5, 7, 8. And then this column needs 2, 3, 5, and 6. This can't be the 5 or 6. This can't be 2 or 3. So we have 2, 3 here, 5, 6 here. Oh, this can't be 6 either? Right, that sees 6. Okay. Oh, 6 is placed in the column. This can only be 5. This is a 2, 3, which does form a pair in the row. Okay, let's do some cleanup here. This 6 looks left. That puts a 6 here. Because of the 2, 3 pair, this is down to 5 and 8. I think I'm in this situation where I have more things to do than I can do all at once. So I think that means the puzzle is probably collapsing at this point. But yeah, we have the 5 looking down. So that's 1, 5, and 8. That comes back up. I think we're just literally plonking digits till the end. The puzzle is finished. All right, we need a 2 in here, and we need something. We need a 3. Oops. Yeah, we are done. Very nice. Okay, pretty straightforward puzzle today, although it could have been this 2, 6, 7. It certainly helped a lot. I'm not sure how hard to spot that one is if you don't see it via the geometry. But yeah, 1338, nice. There were some good spots. There were some good things to find here. So, some nice use of the really kind of a variety of strategies today. So I kind of like that. I don't think there were any. There weren't any. I won't say there weren't any naked singles because that's untrue. But there weren't any naked singles that were like in a weird, unexpected place. I did spot this 5, 8 down here, but I'm not sure that that was actually helpful because from the very start, we could find this 2, 6, 7 hidden, which gives you the 1, 5, 8 over here, and that just marks it for you anyway. So like any naked singles I found were just like rows, columns, boxes with 4 cells left anyway, so not really a big deal. But yeah, let me know how you did on this one. It felt pretty clean to me, very smooth solve. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.